So, hello guys, welcome to our next video. As you may see, we don't do casual makeup look this day.
No, that's my daily look. That's how I go to university and stuff.
So everyone knows you. No, just kidding. So we were thinking that the Halloween is coming on next week, so we wanted to give you some inspiration for a cute, well, maybe not cute, but easy makeup look.
Yeah, so we just want to keep it easy. We're students, we don't have that much money, we don't want to spend a lot of money on buying an expensive costume, so we just decided to do like a really simple clown look.
Yes, and the clowns are quite popular these days, so
yeah.
Why not? So let's go to the video.
Have fun! Let's do this.
Let's do this.
I'm so scared, I'm not good at this. I have the feeling that you will just all laugh in the end because mine won't be good.
But you know that's a cool thing about Halloween, that one maybe
yeah,
is still...
I already look like a vampire because I'm so pale, but I will be even paler now. So yeah, we will I don't know, show you some pictures here, what we found from Instagram, what we are kind of planning to do. We want to be a clown. Because I don't know, clowns are in fashion at the moment. Also, yeah. I think it's because of Joker, the movie. I think probably all of you have watched it already, and now everyone's doing clown costumes. So that's what we are also going to do.
It's like 2 years ago, and there was a Suicide Squad, and everyone was Harley Quinn.
Let's go.
Can I also use it?
Yeah.
So we are both using this great color from DM.
From DM. That's a drugstore in Germany.
Yeah.
If you don't know it. If you're not from Germany. I think you can't even see the difference in the color between my skin.
Catherine, you would save so much money on foundation.
Yeah, honestly. I should just use this as my foundation because that's almost my natural skin color anyway.
Maybe wait for complete winter and then...
Yeah. Look at me again in winter, it's even worse. But okay, so... meanwhile, we want to talk a bit about Halloween in general, and also Halloween parties and how we live here in Nuremberg, and in general about living as a student and the different options that you have. Because I always feel like, and I had the same when I left high school and I started studying, I didn't know like where should I move? Should I move to a student's dorm? Should I live on my own? Should I live in a shared flat? There's so many different options, and I think it's not that easy to choose. And yeah, we want to talk about this also and give you some advice.
Yes. So for me, when I started studying in Czech, I moved to a dorm. It was like straight option because that's what many people did. And I was in a dorm a bit outside of the city and shared a room with one other girl. So I think that's not really common for Germany to share a room with someone.
No, I could never imagine sharing a room.
So that was a bit challenging, but yeah, we made it work. And I think it's really important when you start or when you choose how you want to live to know yourself and know your limits, both like financially.
Financially, that's definitely something that you should consider. Yeah.
And if you are able to live with someone. For me it wasn't so different because I was sharing room with my brother always, so yeah.
Yeah. For me, I could not imagine sharing a room. I've always lived in dorms and shared flats. I've never lived on my own. And I don't have a problem with that, and I really like actually living in shared flats because you always kind of find new friends. And you're never completely alone. I mean, of course, I can just lock my room and be alone in my room, but if I want to have some company, I always have some company.
I think like when you start studying and when you are in a new city, the best thing you can do to start to live in a dorm, because otherwise you might be quite alone.
Yeah, and especially in the beginning when you don't know anyone.
So I think this is the best thing to do when you start uni. Also, if you are doing a semester abroad, I think it's also really good to live in a shared flat, to know the locals or even like the students.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I also have friends who say I could never ever live in a shared flat. I really can only live on my own, but I think everyone needs to figure that out for themselves. But I really like living in shared flats. I found so many friends that I'm also still in contact with, also from my old shared flats and dorms. It's just fun. I really like it as a student. Also, if you don't plan to live somewhere for too long, because I lived in a city in Germany for my bachelor, and then I moved to Japan for a bit, and then I moved back, and then I moved again to Japan. So I was moving a lot, and if you already know that you might be moving a lot or doing exchange semester or so, then maybe you should also consider that it's a lot of work if you have your own flat and then you have to like set up all the furniture, and then already after, I don't know, 1 year, 2 years, you are already moving again, and wow. And maybe that's not worth it.
Yes, but I think everyone should experience at least once to live in.
I think so too. Yeah, it is an experience, definitely. And I think, of course, you can also be unlucky with your flatmates, but then I mean, you always have the option to move again.
Yeah.
And I was quite lucky, I would say. I mean, once I wasn't lucky. I shared a bathroom. I had a weird dorm situation once, and I had to share a bathroom with a girl who was so dirty, and she even, I don't know, I don't even want to talk about it, but that was disgusting. I mean, but that can just happen to everyone.
Yes.
So how did you usually spend your Halloweens?
So when I was in Czech, it wasn't quite popular to celebrate Halloweens, and also in Slovakia, I think it's getting popular just now.
Yeah, I mean, it's an American thing originally.
Yeah. But then when I was in Sweden, Swedes are really crazy about American holidays.
Ah, okay.
And so we all did masks and went to the club. Yeah, it was quite fun.
That's cool. Yeah. Also, when I lived in Japan, Japanese people, they're crazy about American holidays. So that's also where we celebrated a lot. But what are you usually doing on Halloween?
Yeah.
Text us in the comments. But what are we going to do this year? We're going to have a party in our flat, right?
Yes.
Because we are now living in a really, really big flat with 17 people. Or I do, and she's almost my neighbor. And we're going to have a party here. Where's the white color?
Here, down under.
Okay. So we're going to invite our friends and have a party here, because it just makes sense to do it here because we have so much space. And
maybe we can. Catherine is living in a Vega with 17 people, so
that's a bit crazy. And people always like, when I say that first, then they're always like, "What? That's impossible."
Yeah, I think it's a really good icebreaker.
Because so it's not a dorm. It's really a flat, but it's a company that only rents out to students. But we're living here in a really, really big flat with many different floors and so many rooms, and with 17 people. And we share one kitchen only, but it kind of works out always, because I don't know why, everyone just has a different rhythm. So like of the day, like some people are going to university in the morning, some people are working the whole day. So it's never the case that you have to stand in a row to use the oven or something. So it kind of always works out, and we get along really well. I mean, there are always a few exceptions. You can't be friends with 17 people, but at least with like our core group of 12 people, I would say, around 12 people, we get along really, really well. And that's really cool. So we do a lot of stuff together, and I moved here and I come from a very different part of Germany, so like 600 kilometers, and I didn't know anyone here, and I moved here and I already had so many new friends within one day, so that was really cool.
And it was funny because we met on first day, Catherine, we met here before we met in the school.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
And it's super center, and I think that's the best part of it. Also, when you look at accommodation, I think you should consider the location where it's close.
That's true, because we're here living in the old town, so like 5 minutes away from the main train station by walk, and it's so convenient. Really, it's so convenient to live so close to the main station. You never have problems also at night to get home. Okay, now back to the makeup.
Wow, I never do black eyeshadows, and now I see how hard it is.
Yes, it is. Now I think I should also start doing the eyeshadow, probably. Or let's see, where is this? Can I use the black color?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Karen brought most of the color because I don't have that much.
Yeah, I really love makeup.
Yeah.
And I have way too much.
I thought I love makeup, but she loves makeup even more.
Like for me, the best part of the party is the get ready part. And especially I love Halloween because I got to be crazy and no one is judging me, so
That's true.
that's really
Yeah.
nice.
We haven't even like really planned our party, right?
No.
We haven't even invited people. The party's just taking place in our head.
Yeah, but
No, but
Oh,
we
this
like
party.
our people are here spontaneously. That's no problem. They don't need an invite.
and you are 17, so it's
Yeah.
already party.
Yeah, that's true. But some of my roommates are going home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course, because it's a long weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm not doing the best job at blending, but it's
Doesn't matter.
Halloween, so
It's Halloween. It doesn't need to be perfect. That's the good thing about Halloween.
Yeah.
Because everyone looks scary anyway, and you can just say that it was on purpose. But yeah, it's never quiet here in this flat. There's always someone doing something, and people in the kitchen. And I think this kind of living situation, you really need to be social. I mean, I can still go to my room and lock my room if I want to be alone. It's no problem. But as soon as I leave my room, I always see people and talk to people. So if you don't want to do that, I think that's not the right situation.
and for me, it's like I like also my quiet space, but I wouldn't be able to live alone because then I
No,
would
me
be
neither.
scared if there is any weird noise.
Oh my god, yeah. We already experienced some scary stuff here, right?
Right. Oh my
A
god.
few weeks ago, we were sleeping, and then suddenly someone started like really brutally knocking on all the doors and trying to enter the different rooms. We don't know what happened because it was no one of our flatmates. So I don't know, I think a stranger came into our flat at night, because I think also the next day I saw that the door wasn't locked, and maybe
Wasn't?
just some drunk person came in. Yeah, that was a bit scary. But yeah, that's why, I mean, imagine something like this happens and you're alone. So yeah, I always really like living with other people. But you have to see for yourself. I can't tell you how it is to live alone because I've never lived completely alone. I think it also has advantages. You don't have to share a bathroom. You can just do whatever you want. But I really, really like this social part of living in a big flat and finding new friends. And I even would, like, if I had a real job now already, I mean, I'm still studying, but if I moved to another city now for my real first job, I think I would even consider moving to a shared flat again in the beginning. Especially at work, it's not that easy to find friends. I think it's easier if you move to a new town to study, because then there are all the other students that you're meeting. But if you move to another town to work there, I imagine that more difficult.
Yeah, definitely. Because in school you have this structure and you have so many social events, and when you are done with work you just want to go home.
Yeah, true. And also because, I mean, it's easy to meet people at university. There's student parties, everyone kind of wants to make friends. But if you just work somewhere, then you only have your colleagues. Have you ever had a really, really bad experience with like living in a shared flat where you really thought, oh my god, I need to move out?
Okay, it wasn't so bad, but I'm just not a party person because I always fall asleep really really soon. And I was living in this super old flat, and you know, even though when you close the door, you could hear everything. And I wasn't really this party person, especially when you have exams. And I just like to sleep at midnight and then study the next day. And the people were opposite, like they were hanging out till 3-4 a.m. right next to my room. And you know, like it wasn't so bad, like, but you have just different regimes. So I think when you should live with kind of people. It's hard to find when you are just moving to New Vega.
Yeah.
But all the time when you can have the similar regimes, it's good when it comes to or when you respect each other.
That's true.
important.
That's true. That's really important that you also respect when other people have exams and stuff. Like every time someone, I don't know, wants to throw a party here, we always talk to the others and ask if that's okay for everyone, or if anyone, I don't know, has an exam. Because, I don't know, that's just important to also respect the others, otherwise it doesn't work.
Yeah. I think like living in a shared flat really teaches you a lot.
That's true. Even though you decide that maybe it's not your thing, in the end, I think, honestly, as you said, everyone should have at least lived in a shared flat once, because you really, really learn so much for your life. Where's my eyeliner?
Because there is my roommate.
Hello!
No, he will think I'm crazy.
Oh no, he knows you're crazy. But as you see, it's so simple, right? To just do a really simple and quick Halloween look. So
Yeah,
there's no excuse not to have a costume.
Yes.
And then, yeah.
And I think it's not
And
so
you could
bad
do
now.
so much more. You could wear also fake lashes and contacts and so many options.
Yeah.
And we did this with only like a few colors from the drugstore and eyeshadow.
Yeah. And liquid lipsticks.
Yeah. So that's super easy.
Yeah, I think like when you
And
have
not
just
expensive. Yeah,
face, it's the cheapest and
Yeah.
easiest way.
definitely. I would never buy an expensive costume also on the internet. It's so easy to just quickly do something with your own makeup. Perfect!
Ooh. Do we look scary?
I think we do. Natural as always.
Can you do the eyebrow thing, Katrin? Ooh. So yeah, I think we are
Done?
done, and yeah, definitely there would be someone that would not expect them to look on the street.
So yeah, really simple, really last minute, just use your own makeup, be creative and create a look. Anyone can be a clown, as you can see.
Yeah, just get a better white color.
Yeah, you don't have to be a makeup artist or something for that. Like, I'm really not good at doing this, and it's still okay. So
Yeah, I think we did a great job. We need to be proud of ourselves.
yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for watching, and we wish you all a really, really nice Halloween. I hope you all have a cool party. But as in every video, first we want to teach you another word in Slovak and in German. So today's word is scary, and in German we say gruselig.
And in Slovak we say strašidelný.
Whoa, that's long. So nice. Yeah, in the end, so if you continue watching our videos, you will perfectly speak the Slovak and German at some point, so don't worry.
Don't worry. So see you in next week video.
Yeah, one thing I want to say, please subscribe our channel and follow us on Instagram, that would be awesome. See you in our next video. Bye bye!